Holy snap, we just hit 100,000 subscribers on this channel. That is just mind-blowing. Oh man, I'm super grateful for all of you who have subscribed to this channel. You know, I still haven't received the YouTube plaque, but when I do, I'm gonna share it with you guys, as that's like, you know, a trophy that we could just, you know, all appreciate. Because honestly, you know, it was a lot of work, but I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys believing on this channel and subscribing and having fun. So I am super grateful for you guys subscribing. It means the world to me. But in today's video, I really wanted to do part 2 of things bearded dragons hate. A lot of you guys really liked the first one, so I decided to put together a part 2 and share with you guys. That way you guys out there who have a bearded dragon could understand more or less that, hey, you're not alone. But with that being said, let's just get started with this video. Okay, so has this ever happened to you? You decide one day to take your bearded dragon to the vet, and as you're sitting in the lobby, you look over and you realize, holy snap, my bearded dragon looks angry. I'm angry. But you don't think too much of it because your bearded dragon really needs to get his poop sampled. What? Okay, that sounded so wrong. This is not Costco, by the way, okay? This is a vet, okay? They actually do this, you know? When bearded dragons get sick, they actually sample poop, okay? So you're waiting in the lobby until your vet calls out your name, and when he finally does, you go in there and you take your bearded dragon in there too. But you're just having this really weird feeling that your bearded dragon is just really angry. But as you're approaching the vet, you automatically start seeing your bearded dragon try to attack the vet, and it's just puffing up, acting out, and it's just having a horrible time and a horrible experience, and your vet is having a hard time holding it. And your bearded dragon honestly looks like as if it's trying to fight this vet and everything, and because he's the homie, you step in and you also start fighting with the vet. Okay, whatever you do not fight the vet. But what I'm trying to say is, you know, bearded dragons, oh man. What I'm trying to say is bearded dragons hate vets. It's not so much the vet, don't take it personal if you are a vet. It's not the person in itself, it's just the experience. Some bearded dragons just hate the experience, and because you are creating a habit, each time you go there, it's either, you know, injecting it with something or it's sampling its poop.
Does it feel good?
Okay, it's not really eating poop, but it's like it's you know what I mean, like it's interacting it with in a way that it's a little bit more hands-on, more physical, and bearded dragons don't like being touched and bothered in that sense. So some bearded dragons might act out and actually start to try to bite the vet. So but if your bearded dragon does that, it's not the end of the world. You know, I would still recommend going to a vet and getting it checked out because it's way better. But at the same time, bearded dragons just hate vets for some reason. Some of my bearded dragons don't like it at all. Okay, has this ever happened to you? You're just in your room and you're just singing along. Never gonna give you up, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie. And next thing you know, your bearded dragon is just giving you the side-eyed, and you're just like, what did I do to you? It automatically makes you feel judged, and as if, you know, you're in front of American Idol and Simon is just telling you like, hey, like you are no good, get off. And you just feel judged, you know, you're just having a good time, vibing to your own, you know, voice. Maybe you're not the greatest singer or anything, but you're just vibing, and this bearded dragon here is judging you. Now, one of the reasons for this, bearded dragons I don't think they understand language or anything, or if you're a great singer, a horrible singer, or anything, but they definitely see movement. You know, maybe you're holding a microphone and you're just like going at it, or they actually feel vibrations of your voice and how loud you are. I notice that sometimes when I'm making these kinds of videos, I look over and my bearded dragons are just looking at me with a black beard, and they're just like, why are you doing this video? Why are you making so much noise? So they definitely don't like noises, and unfortunately, to some of us, including myself, we're not the greatest singers. Actually, I'm a pretty good singer, okay? Like, I'm pretty bad. But I wanted to put this on the list. Number 2, bearded dragons don't like noises, especially if you're gonna sing out loud. Bearded dragons, for whatever reason, don't like it. They also don't even like that much music, too. They might get a little bit stressed out from it. Okay, has this ever happened to you? You decide one day to prep a nice, beautiful, spontaneous bath for your bearded dragon. It's even temperature control to the point where it's nice and warm, no degree higher, no degree lower, and you're just like, this is gonna be nice. To only put your bearded dragon in there, to have it poop in the water. And not only that, it's just looking at you like, are you going to clean that? And you're just like, how dare you? Which leads me to number 3, and that is bearded dragons don't like baths. Now, not all bearded dragons and most of the things on this list, not every single bearded dragon is like this, but a good portion of them, you know, bearded dragons are known to hate their bath. Now, it all comes down to the experience that they had, maybe when they're younger when it comes to water, but for whatever reason, they feel like they need to poop, or they just let it rip, and next thing you know, they're splashing everywhere, or they might not even get to that point, and as soon as you put them in the water, they're freaking out and trying to get out. So bearded dragons, on this list, I had to put bearded dragons hate baths. Okay, has this ever happened to you? You're just sitting on the couch, procrastinated over and over. Maybe I should go to school next year, maybe next semester. No, do it. But honestly, you're just chilling, and next thing you know, you're like, you know what? Let me go and hang out with my bearded dragon, and let me go hold him. So you go over there, and you decide to go and grab him. And next thing you know, your bearded dragon is flaring up, trying to bite you, like making sure that he does not get picked up. Now, one of the main reasons for this, and a lot of you guys mentioned it in the comment section down below in part 1, is that bearded dragons have a third eye at the top of their head. And this basically allows them to see shadows and movements in the wild, and it kicks in their instinct to basically run away or to hide. And it's usually because, you know, predators are out there trying to hunt for them. So if your hand is coming in, you know, especially if you have big hands, you're coming in from the top to pick them up, they're gonna look at you and just be like, ah! They're just gonna freak out, honestly. Like, they're not gonna know what to do, and they're just gonna be afraid. Like, honestly, if I was being picked up by a big hand, like, I would be pretty scared as well. I'd probably try to bite it or try to run. Don't get offended if your bearded dragon does this. I would just approach it differently. Maybe make a couple of noise so your bearded dragon knows that you're coming in, and don't just randomly pick it up while it's sleeping, because it might freak it out, and actually it might turn around and try to bite you. Like I said, not all bearded dragons are like this, but you do have some bearded dragons that end up acting a little bit crazy and acting out if they're being bothered in that way. Okay, has this ever happened to you? You decide one day to get your bearded dragon a friend, and you're just like, you know what, my bearded dragon seems a little bit lonely. I am going to get him something special. So you decide to get him a friend, and you end up getting another bearded dragon. And this is the first time they're ever gonna meet, so you put them in, you know, across from them. And next thing you know, you just see your bearded dragon flare up, the other bearded dragon flare up, and they're just mad at each other.
What's your name? What? What is your name? Tony! You, Tony! What's your name? Ezekiel! You, Ezekiel! You! Hey, you know what I did last night? You better not bring my mother into this!
Like, honestly, bearded dragons don't like other bearded dragons. Now, not all bearded dragons, like I said in the beginning, not all bearded dragons are like this, but majority of them are not gonna like the other bearded dragon, especially for the first, you know, few days, maybe even forever. And the main reason is bearded dragons tend to like being alone. They like being, you know, isolated, or just, you know, socializing with no one. You know, it's kind of a mood, I'm not gonna lie. But honestly, they just like being alone, and, you know, especially the male bearded dragons, they tend to be territorial. So if they see either, you know, another male bearded dragon coming into their territory, they're going to freak out and try to basically defend their territory. And if they see a pretty young thing, they might actually try to go after and breed it. So bearded dragons, at the end of the day, they like being alone. They don't like being together. But with that being said, I needed to put on number 5 that bearded dragons hate other bearded dragons, even though, you know, they just are a little bit territorial at the end of the day. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It's definitely super fun to make these kinds of videos. I'm definitely planning on making, you know, other videos about other reptiles, this exact same format as you guys are enjoying it. I'm enjoying recording it. So let me know in the comment sections down below what other reptiles you guys would like to see me do, or maybe you guys would like to see me switch it up and do what bearded dragons love in this kind of style. I think it would be actually kind of cool and kind of fun. I enjoy making these kinds of videos, and I super appreciate all of you guys who have been subscribing to the channel. Like I said, we just hit that milestone of 100K, and it means the world. So definitely stay posted. I'm gonna show you guys the plaque when I get it. But with that being said, I'm Lord of Lion. Keep the blood pumping, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Here we go. Peace.
You gotta hit that notification, hit that notification, hit that notification button, baby. You gotta hit that notification, hit that notification, hit that notification.